Donald Trump suffered a humiliating, we'll call it a senior moment, during a press conference this week when a reporter asked him about Russiagate. You know, Trump's been talking about Russiagate a lot. Obama committed conspiracy. There's so much that the public doesn't know. Obama is treasonous. We're going to lock him up. So the reporter just kind of wanted to know, like, hey, man, you actually haven't mentioned it in a couple days. What's going on? Kash Patel says he's found a whole treasure trove of stuff. What's happening? And Donald Trump did not answer the question. Donald Trump instead started ranting about Epstein because, you know, that's what you totally do when you're not guilty of anything, right? But here is what happened, because I want you to see this. I want you to see just how mentally incompetent and honestly, physically incompetent Donald Trump has become. I would love to just read it to you because it's hilarious, but this is one where I think you got to watch this to really get an understanding of how bad Trump has gotten. Here it is.
Mr. President, Kash Patel reportedly found burn bags of Russiagate materials, and I'd love to get your thoughts on that.
He said what?
Burn bags of Russiagate materials
I don't
that
know
FBI
that.
supposedly found.
I don't know that. I don't know what you mean by that statement. Say
Bags full of Russiagate
a
documents.
burn bag. I thought you said appointed a man named Burn Bag. Go ahead. You got to speak up.
Thousands of documents in these bags, supposedly burn bags of the FBI in the secret room.
Well, I want everything to be shown. You know, as long as it's fair and reasonable, I think it will be shown and it should be shown. And I think he feels that way, and I think Pam feels that way. But it's got to be, it's got to be stuff that really doesn't hurt people unfairly, because you have so many people involved. And if they can do that in a fair way, I think it's great. I think it's really great. The whole thing is a scam. It's a scam set up by the Democrats, and they love talking about it. But I would like to see people exposed that might be bad, and we'll see how that all works out. But it's getting to be very old news. You know, if they had anything, they would have done it the week before the election, because they were losing by a lot. If they had anything, they would have done it. They controlled the file. The Democrats controlled it. Comey and all this, sleazebags, every one of them that you read about all the time. And I guess they've got some problems now having to do with yet a different scandal, very big one. But they control that file. So I would think that if they would have had something in the file, they would have released it about a week before the election, maybe 2 weeks, right, Brian?
That's right.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Totally wrong question that you're answering. And we know, obviously, you struggled to hear the reporter a little bit at first. But then you made it obvious that you heard the reporter, because you're like, burn bags? I thought you were talking about my friend Bernie Bags. It's a real person, Bernie Bagman. You probably don't know him. He's a very exclusive person. But yeah, Burn Bag. That's what we call him, old Burn Bag. Yeah, I know that guy. But you're not talking about the guy. You're actually talking about Burn Bag. Okay, I'm with you. And then you're totally not with him. I'm going to say this for the 10 millionth time. If Biden had done that, this would have been headlines all over the place instead of just a viral clip for a few hours on social media. I mean, if Biden was like, what? I can't hear anybody. I can't hear you. You got to speak up. Speak up now. Oh, burn bag. Oh, I used to swim at the pool with a burn bag. Yeah. Like, they absolutely would talk about that. But Trump does it as per usual. Nothing. Gone. Out of our minds, out of our faces, out of the damn headlines. He can't hear. That's a physical ailment. That's an issue that needs to be addressed. It's a very addressable issue. He can't understand people when they're speaking clearly and asking him things because he's ill-informed. That's an intelligence problem. And then the words that reporter's saying get in his head and he can't make sense of them. So he just goes on this rant about Epstein because obviously he's still obsessed with this and it's under his skin. The man is falling apart before our eyes. His health is getting worse in front of us. And honestly, everybody's already moved on. How are his ankles? Can we get a camera person at some point to just pan down and let's see if his shoes look like they're still about to explode? Like, why is the media not covering the mental collapse, the physical collapse? You know, every part of his body just seems to be shutting down. And the media just couldn't care less. We want to talk about the burn bags that Kash Patel found that are totally real and not made up. Y'all seem to not understand what a burn bag is. A burn bag is not something you make and then you leave sitting in an office for what, 8 years? I mean, shit, this was from Obama, so 9 years? They just forgot they had the burn bags throughout the first Trump administration. They didn't find the burn bags. When Biden was president, Obama didn't call him up and say, hey, burn those. No, they just suddenly appeared right now at the right time to fit in with the right scandal that Donald Trump created? Huh. Yeah, I guess that is a far more important question than, hey, Mr. President, why are you no longer able to function as a human being? So, great job, press. You're really asking the questions that Americans want answers to. Thanks for watching, everyone. You know, we're inching closer and closer to 1 million subscribers, and we're aiming to hit that goal before the year closes. So if you aren't subscribed to the channel, please do so, and don't forget to like, comment, and share. Thanks for joining us as we head towards this huge milestone.